There we go. So, like, I have like a head. I'll just turn it off. Okay. So, I've been thinking a lot about, like, if I were to have, well, you could say, like, husband, but, like, I've never been married. I don't really see the point. But, like, what kind of qualities would I want from a man to, like, have a man or to want to be with a man? Like, it's been, a couple years, so, like, but I just don't want to. Like, I was even, like, propositioned a couple times, and, I just felt like I need to get out of there, and um, I felt filthy and not interested. So like, it's challenging for me to sit and think, what do I want in a man? Because do I even want a man? Or would I take a man? I just don't see any men that I want. Is that, I don't know. It seems more pertinent to me to be alone and not lonely. Alone, but not lonely. Completely content. Able to properly self reflect. You know, these things are really important to me now when they weren't in the past, but now they are. So I've been thinking about it. I want to make a video on my celibacy journey. So hold on. The kids are coming. Oh, wait, I'll just turn you around and show you the garden for a little bit. I had to put my headlamp back on. And I've been working in the garden. I am making a video, just so you know. You can still come out. I'm just, doing a video.
Tell me if you need help holding the camera, okay?
It's okay. Thank you.
It's just nice out here and I want to come out. Wait, I'm going to do a cartwheel in the dark. Can I watch it off the cart? The cartwheel. Wait, aren't the cockroaches out?
Yeah, the cockroaches are out. Yes.
But I don't think there's a lot of them anyway, so I'm not worried.
Well, they're over in that corner. So just don't go over there.
Stella, what time is it?
So I, like, kind of clean this area out a lot. You just can't see it because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of waiting for the kids to get bored and go back inside. But I'll show you the watermelon wall. I just have a bunch of watermelon. And this is like the baby watermelon. So far it's doing good. We'll see if that keeps going. And then over here, I'll show you my green bean. Sorry, I'm trying to stay out of the way. And then we got more coming in. And they're gonna start flowering. I think that's cucumber. I don't know. Okay. They went back inside. Thank you for waiting with me. So here's what I've thought of so far. Like, in a man, I would want him to weigh more than me, be stronger than me. Looks beyond that, not really like important to me. Just weigh more than me and be stronger than me, right? And then, dang, let's get better lighting. Here we go. He would have to work harder than me. So, I work pretty hard. That would just be important to me. And I think that's important in the grand scheme of it all, you know? Um, and a man would have to be open-minded, period. Because I wouldn't expect him to be into all the things that I'm into. But I would hope to be able to speak on my alternative theories without getting backlash. That's important to me too. So open-mindedness, very important, you know? What I would want in a man is for him to get along with my dog as well. So if he didn't get along with my dog, or my dog didn't like him, not happening. Like, not gonna happen. If I was to be with a man, he would have to be a good tipper, because I cannot be around somebody who doesn't tip. If you're going to like some hole in the wall, Mexican food place, and there's a little rinky dink tip jar there, and you don't go out of your way to put money in it, I will not be with you. I don't care. I will not be with you. That's really important to me. Let's see. He wouldn't smoke cigarettes, because that's something that I'm struggling with, and I wouldn't want to be with a man who's comfortable smoking cigarettes. So I would want to be with somebody who would encourage me not to do that. And I don't know about drinking. I think it would depend on the person, but if I was just going to generalize it, I would say that I would want to be with an occasional drinker. Like, you don't have to be like straight laced, but if you were straight laced, no drinking alcohol, I could get down with that completely and be okay with that. Much better than if you like to drink almost every day. Like, I cannot do that or get down with that or be around that. Like, you would have to be not weird about, like, classist issues, like going to the store with me when I use food stamps to pay, going to Goodwill and buying clothes instead of going to, like, JCPenney or something. And like, those are things that are ingrained in me. So I don't want to be with somebody that's gonna like look down on me for that kind of stuff. Well, food stamps are not ingrained in me. I'm using that as an example from my past, because I've been with somebody before that was like super embarrassed every time I pulled out a food stamps card. And I'm like, do you not know what social class you're in? Like, what are you doing? That kind of stuff. Like, I can't deal with that. Like, I don't know. And then you think about like age, like my ideal age for a man would be within 10 years of my senior. And of course there's always exceptions, but that's like just realistically what I would want. And like just thinking about stuff like that, I have this overwhelming sense of dread about what baggage would that 36 to 46-year-old man already have that damn well they haven't dealt with, Yeah. So I guess here's like all the reasons why I'm single. Oh, yeah. And the guy would have to be okay with me not wearing makeup, being very simple in the way I dress because I am. I'm not materialistic. And the guy would have to be okay with me not dyeing my hair. I'm going to get my hair trimmed and start taking better care of it, but I'm not going to dye it, you know? So, some guys want their woman to like look as young and teenage like as possible. It says a lot about them, but I'm not going to let it say anything about me. So, yeah, it's like I don't think that these are all crazy things, but these are all things that when I'm thinking about it are really important to me. So, that's that. Thanks for listening, and let me know uh, what you relate to or what you agree with or whatever. Or tell me to shut up. I don't care.